With the new year comes new laws that take effect each January. 2023 is seeing changes spanning from a rise in wages to voting changes to cybersecurity. Alex Love spoke to experts about the impact of some of these new laws. He joins us from the studio with the report. Alex.
Yes, Happy New Year, Teresa. So most of New York State will see the minimum wage jump to $14.20 an hour, while also giving people who are eligible up to 10 days before elections to register to vote. But the state is also changing how new drivers can obtain a license and tracking troubling behavior online. Beginning this month, in order to pass any state driver's ed courses, students will have to complete instructions on how to drive safely around pedestrians and bicyclists. Bobby Koval of Chilai lost her son Jack after he was fatally struck at a crosswalk in New York City, but believes this new law will save lives.
We need laws that will allow people to be better drivers, and if there can't be better drivers, the laws will allow people to be held responsible for their actions.
The Department of Motor Vehicles, Transportation, plus state and local police will contribute to developing this new curriculum, which student drivers will be tested on during their written exams.
We have a whole generation of kids who will come into this, take their driver's training, and with a higher level of awareness of areas that they drive through every day, that people are utilizing the roads as pedestrians and bicyclists. Roads aren't just for cars.
In the digital world, the state is also creating a new task force this year to track posts on social media that could be linked to domestic terrorism and violent extremism.
We can start to hold social media companies to the fire, specifically for things like planning, promoting, facilitating those who wish to commit these acts.
This law is in response to the mass shooting carried out in Buffalo last year, amending the Joseph Newman Hate Crimes Domestic Terrorism Act so a new task force can study, investigate, and make recommendations to the state attorney general to seek damages for bias-related harassment.
In reality, the companies are ultimately responsible for what they're providing, and hopefully the task force can look at that and help them understand that from New York.
This task force each year will submit an annual report to the state attorney general's office with what they found, which then can be made public. Teresa?
Alex, thank you. These are just some of the many state laws going into effect this year. For a full list and more details, you can visit rochesterfirst.com.